Stay with me for 30 seconds, because I need you to understand what you're about to watch. In 2024, a Minecraft YouTuber posted one completely calm tweet. No drama, no clout chasing, just a genuine concern about where YouTube was heading. And the response he got back from one of the biggest creators on the planet was so unhinged, so calculated, so revealing of exactly who that person is, that 2 years later it looks less like a beef and more like a prophecy coming true in real time. Because everything DanTDM warned about, every single thing, KSI just proved him right. And the way he proved him right is honestly one of the wildest creator stories of the last decade. Bro, we need to talk about this. Alright, let's rewind to September 2024. KSI, Logan Paul, and MrBeast, three of the most powerful creators on the planet, team up to launch Lunchly, pre-packaged kids' meal boxes. Basically Lunchables, but with prime hydration bolted on, Feastables inside, and a marketing budget the size of a small country. The pitch was that it's healthier than Lunchables. Bro. The nutrition label said otherwise. It had marginally more protein, 1 extra gram. That's it. That's the health revolution. 3 multi-millionaires pooled their combined audiences of hundreds of millions of people to sell a rebranded Lunchable to kids with 1 extra gram of protein and, as the internet very quickly discovered, occasional mold in the cheese. No cap, there were people in Target filming the mold on the shelves. This is what they built. Now, the internet was already roasting it, but then one tweet landed that changed the entire conversation. DanTDM, original British Minecraft YouTuber, nearly 30 million subscribers, a guy who has spent his entire career genuinely caring about a young audience. He posted a tweet saying what happened to YouTubers, that this was selling stuff for the sake of making money, that it didn't benefit fans at all, and that it was pushing questionable products onto kids who trusted the very people selling to them. He ended it with 2 words: do better.
Yeah, with the whole Twitter stuff that happened, the aura was quite strong.
That's what he goes on about. I think
I couldn't believe that. It was like,
was it mad?
Yeah, like the whole. It felt a bit Game of Thronesy. Like the whole internet like had my back, which was kind of wild.
Oh yeah, it was really cool. Was it? Were you just sat in your room like, this is a bit mad?
Yeah, it was a bit ridiculous for like.
It was
for like
awesome.
2 weeks.
And then living the dream. Living the dream was crazy. Mate, he's been crying for like 2 weeks straight, and you come in and just like, I have a great life. I really like the idea that like he didn't know that. I'm gonna sound like such a. He didn't know that you had more aura than him.
I don't think I did either, but
yeah, you definitely do. Mate. Oh, that's sick, man! It was so awesome watching, seeing all the that meme of like, no one speaks ill of this man, and it was like,
there was a few of like, you know, the Gru meme where it's like he's got the gun held up to the thing.
Which
was like, you don't speak ill of DanTDM, and then it was
yeah
with the gun. I pointed at him. Because like my family aren't big YouTube watchers. They don't know the whole like scene at all. They were sending me memes. I was like, oh god, this has gone like way too far.
Real big.
One tweet, calm, clean, no theatrics. And here's where it gets crazy. A grown man with 25 million subscribers and tens of millions in the bank had 2 options: ignore it and continue living his extremely comfortable life, or respond like an adult, maybe even concede the guy had a point. KSI chose a third option, a multi-week, multi-platform, completely unhinged campaign to drag Dan through the mud that somehow only made KSI look worse with every passing day. First, a 20-minute video almost immediately after the tweet. And bro, the entire thing was him playing victim. He didn't explain why the product was actually good. He didn't address a single one of Dan's points. The whole message was essentially, why does everyone suddenly hate us for no reason? Brother, there is a reason. You launched a moldy lunchbox at children. The mystery is not that deep. Then came the gotcha attempt. KSI dug up an old sponsored video Dan did years ago for Munchpack, a snack subscription box, and tried to use that as proof Dan was a hypocrite. The comparison he was making was between one sponsored video Dan did once and an entire physical global brand that KSI co-founded with Logan Paul and MrBeast. Those are not the same thing, at all, but okay. Then he went after Dan's old tube hero figures, called them garbage. Bro, this is the man who built an empire selling sugar water to kids. Okay. Then the deleted tweet. KSI called Dan a slur, added "thanks for the free promo," and deleted it almost immediately. Too late though. And then the crown jewel. He posted what looked like an apology link. People clicked it expecting self-awareness. It went straight to his new song. He faked an apology to promote a single, then admitted on Logan's podcast the whole thing was a marketing strategy. The entire meltdown. Calculated. All of it. Promo. Dan's response to every single piece of this? Nothing. Weeks of KSI combusting publicly, and Dan just lived his life. Months later on a podcast, he summed it up in one sentence. It was funnier not to engage. He was right. Watching KSI spiral for weeks while the person he was targeting stayed completely silent told you everything you needed to know about who actually had control of that situation.
DanTDM just straight up posted living the dream, doing a ton of pictures with his son. The only reason he did this because KSI keeps calling him out to continue talking about the entire drama with Lunchly. Hey yo, DanTDM, why don't you come over to Sidecast and we talk this out like men? DanTDM, where you at? Just constantly calling him out. Instead of just responding, being like, yeah, just keep talking about the drama, just post a picture of him, how he's just spending time with his kid. He doesn't have time to deal with KSI's drama, which is just the biggest own ever. And that's why this only got 4 million views with 200,000 likes. KSI watching DanTDM spending time with his family. Isn't KSI like 35, no kids? DanTDM's like, dude, I don't care about this internet beef. I just have a son and that's all I care about. It's honestly the biggest own. He was the one who started the drama, but still. Let's see what KSI responds to this picture with. Make sure to follow me because I'll keep you updated. I saw dozens of TikToks literally saying they're just recreating little Incredibles thing. The guy runs around with his family. I guess he just brought that to real life, but this is the biggest own ever. Let me know y'all think about in the comments. KSI has to be crying. Maybe to his new song, Think of It, honestly.
Here's where it all finally catches up with him. June 2026, KSI posts a video called, "I'm leaving the Sidemen. 13 years, gone." His reason? Burnout. Needed time for himself, time for family. Couldn't give the boys 100% anymore. Bro. In interviews from the same period, he had MrBeast's monthly view count memorized. He was ranking creators like a tournament bracket. Beat the Sidemen, then Speed, then MrBeast. That is not a man who needs rest. That is a man with a spreadsheet. And the Sidemen said it came as a surprise. These are people he'd known since he was a teenager. They found out the same way the fans did. The UK internet went absolutely feral. Everyone from casual viewers to longtime fans called it out instantly. The ego, the strategy dressed up as a personal journey, the timing of it all.
Do you think the group stays together for longer than 5 years without JJ?
No, not 5 years.
Innit?
Not 5 years is a long time. Bro. You gotta remember, a lot of them are already married, got kids.
They got lives, man. I think it's gonna be a quick separation, you know.
But you gotta think, it hasn't been the same since JJ started boxing and doing his music.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That was the transition of him branching away from saying I'm part of this YouTube supergroup to I'm a superstar.
Yeah.
Myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know how many people didn't know who he was till he started boxing?
It's sad because obviously they've been a group for so long and you know, groups always break up eventually. And then a lot of people wanted to have that sort of fairy tale thing, they're gonna last forever.
Yeah.
But reality hits and nothing lasts forever. But you're too rich to not be able to do what you want. No, it's true. How can I have that much peas and I still feel like I'm bound, restricted, or shackled off? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, it's true. I have to do a video that I don't want to do. I have to be on a shoot for X amount of hours that I don't want to be at.
Yeah.
No, it's not the ego thing. I'm too rich for this.
Sometimes you got to know when you got to stop doing certain things.
Yeah.
Like, I like Cocoa Pops, but I stopped eating that. I'm too old for that.
DanTDM posted one tweet. 2 words at the end of it, do better. And KSI spent the next 2 years proving him right so consistently. It stopped looking like bad decisions and started looking like a personality trait. Drop a comment. I want to know where you stand on this one. I'll catch you in the next. Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to LoafTube for future celebrity videos and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.